Stop what you're doing. There's a color hiding inside your home, and it might be draining your energy, blocking your prosperity, even cooling off your love life. Sounds dramatic? Just wait until you see the proof. It's not ugly. Actually, it's beautiful, elegant, modern. But what it does to your vibration is quietly devastating. Have you ever felt like your home exhausts you? That your bedroom feels cold? That something invisible is pulling you down, even when everything seems fine? Drop a comment if you've ever had that strange feeling that maybe the problem isn't you, it's the space around you. Because in the next few seconds, I'm going to reveal the color that 87% of homes in America have. Yet, it works like an energetic anchor disguised as good taste. And once I say its name, you'll look around your home with completely new eyes. Stay with me until the end, because this discovery might just flip a switch in your life and in your heart. Over the past 40 years, I've stepped inside the homes of celebrities, monks, CEOs, and even millionaires who went bankrupt. And almost every time I found the same hidden energetic mistake. My name is Master Yip, and if you think Feng Shui is just about moving furniture or lighting incense, you're only scratching the surface. Feng Shui is the art of reading what can't be seen, the invisible flow that connects your space to your destiny. It's the silent language between your home and your soul. I've spent my life decoding how this energy quietly shapes our finances, our relationships, and our emotional health. You don't have to believe me right now, but once you understand what a single color can do to your mood, your sleep, your prosperity, you'll never see your home the same way again. Here's my promise to you. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what color I'm talking about, why it blocks the energy of abundance, and how to neutralize it without tearing apart your decor. But even more important than that, you'll learn how to awaken a new vibration inside your home, one that invites love back in, that attracts luck, that allows life to flow the way it's meant to. Stay with me, because most people only realize this mistake after they've lost too many opportunities. And what I'm about to show you doesn't work tomorrow. It works today. Before we go any further, type this in the comments right now. My home is a temple of energy and prosperity. Yes, write it down. Don't just think it. Don't just whisper it in your head. Type it with your fingers, with intention. Because when you write something, you seal it. You turn thought into matter. You show the universe you're ready to take part in the change. That's the first step toward opening the invisible doors of your home. Now stop for a second and think, when you walk into a place, any place, how do you feel before you even see anything? Some spaces embrace you, others squeeze you. Some calm you instantly, while others make you uneasy for reasons you can't explain. You've felt that, right? That happens because color, before it's seen, is felt. Yes, colors aren't just visual. They carry frequencies. They vibrate at subtle levels. And those frequencies interact with your nervous system, your emotional field, and even with how your brain perceives time, money, and love. Sounds a little mystical? Just wait. Now listen closely. Neuroscience has proven that certain colors can influence the release of hormones like serotonin and dopamine. In other words, your energy, your productivity, your mood, all of it can be shaped by the color of your walls. Now, combine that science with the ancient wisdom of Feng Shui, a practice that's been studying how spaces affect human destiny for thousands of years, and you'll begin to grasp the depth of what we're talking about here. But tell me honestly, how many times have you chosen a color for your home based purely on personal taste, or because it was trending on Pinterest, or because a design magazine called it modern or chic? That's the trap. Because what looks good to your eyes can quietly sabotage your energy field without you even realizing it. That's why I keep insisting and type this right now in the comments dash dash. My home is a temple of energy and prosperity. That's your first agreement with a new vibration. Some people, the moment they do this, feel an instant shift, a spark, as if something inside suddenly clicked into alignment. Now, get ready, because in the next segment, we'll begin to uncover the hidden energy of colors and how each shade acts like an invisible code that shapes your life. And here's a little spoiler. The colors that block your prosperity the most are the very ones the design industry sells as sophisticated. Imagine opening your front door and instantly feeling that something has changed. The air feels lighter, time slows down, and for some reason, you take a deeper breath. That's not a trick. That's the power of color. A single hue used in the right place can transform your home into a field of healing, connection, and abundance. And today, you'll understand exactly how that happens, shade by shade. Green, the color of healing and renewal. Green is the first color to consider when we want to restore balance. It represents the archetype of regeneration, of life expanding, of nature pulsing within your home. Picture soft green tones in the details, a moss green throw pillow, ivy growing near the window, a hint of sage on the wall. The effect is almost immediate. Your heartbeat slows, your mind starts to quiet. In practice, green makes space for new beginnings. I've seen women heal from loss, couples reconnect after years of distance, and people rediscover their desire to live, simply by bringing green consciously into their space. Affirmation. My home blossoms with love, health, and new beginnings. Type it below and feel the shift in your energy as you do. Gold, the color of silent wealth. Gold isn't about showing off, it's condensed sunlight, the symbol of wisdom and inner sovereignty. When used in small touches, a mirror frame, a drawer handle, a subtle accent, it activates the vibration of self-worth and genuine prosperity. But be careful. Too much gold becomes ego. The secret lies in balance. I remember a client who replaced the gray tones in his office with subtle golden details, a lamp base, a sculpture, a picture frame. Within 3 weeks, he signed the most profitable contract of his career. Coincidence? Not for those who understand the language of color. Affirmation. I am worthy of abundance. The gold of life flows freely around me. Type it in the comments, dash, dash. And notice how even your words feel more powerful when you write it. Red, the color of action and passion. Red is fire. It's the warrior. It's the force that breaks inertia, warms connections, reignites forgotten desire. If your home feels cold, if dinners have become quiet, if your dreams seem to have fallen asleep, maybe what's missing is red. Use it wisely, a candle, a piece of art, a throw blanket, and watch the energy start to move again. Use it with intention, a throw blanket, a piece of wall art, a candle, and just watch. Red invites movement, and movement brings life. Affirmation, my home pulses with passion, strength, and presence. Write it. Feel your heartbeat shift as you say it out loud. Blue, the color of deep peace. Blue is the quiet mystic. It doesn't command, it whispers. Perfect for bedrooms, bathrooms, or your meditation space. It slows the mental waves, dissolves anxiety, opens intuition. People who struggle with insomnia or chronic tension often find relief when they introduce soft sky blue or deep indigo into their environment. Affirmation, my home is a temple of serenity and inner wisdom. Write it down and notice the inner stillness that phrase carries. White, the color of purity and expansion. When used consciously, white represents the angelic. It's the energy of cleansing, of total renewal. But be careful. Too much white turns sterile. Use it as a canvas, not a rule. Layer it with texture. Add plants, natural light, a hint of wood or linen. White opens the path for new beginnings. It lets everything bloom with space and lightness. Affirmation, my home is light. My soul has room to bloom. Now, take a moment and look around you. Which of these colors is present in your space? And more importantly, which one is missing? Because in the next part, we're going to talk about what's hidden. And you might discover that the color you use the most is actually the one blocking everything. What if I told you that there's one single color, even when used in tiny details, that could be canceling out all the positive energy you worked so hard to create? You meditate, you cleanse, you light candles, burn sage, keep your thoughts positive, and still, something feels stuck. Cycles repeat. Money flows in, then disappears. Love fluctuates. Peace arrives and fades too quickly. Is it bad luck? Karma? A life test? Or could it be just an aesthetic choice that turned into an invisible energetic sabotage? You're about to find out, because yes, there's a color that nullifies all others, and the most dangerous part? It's the one celebrated everywhere. Praised by designers, featured in magazines, recommended by influencers as modern, minimal, elegant. But beneath that elegance, it vibrates scarcity. It projects coolness, neutrality, but hides stagnation, disconnection, emotional distance. It blocks the life force of your home like a sealed lid that prevents anything from blooming. And here's the truth. It's in at least 80% of modern homes, on the couch, on the curtains, on the walls, in the very details you once called sophisticated. And the cruelest part? It acts like a subtle filter. Love passes through, but doesn't stay. Luck arrives, but doesn't linger. Energy moves, but then fades. But Master Yip, how can a color so popular be so harmful? Precisely because it's silent. It doesn't scream. It doesn't shock. It blends in. And that's why almost no one realizes the damage it causes until life starts to feel frozen and they can't figure out why. I've seen clients sink into quiet depression, marriages turn cold as stone, and thriving businesses hit years of stagnation, all with one thing in common: the same invisible color present in key points of the home. But don't blame yourself. You didn't know. You were influenced. Because this color was sold as modern, minimalist, smart. And you believed it, just like millions of others. Now, you're about to learn the truth. But before we go there, close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath and look around your space with a more awakened mind. What do you feel? In the next part, I'm going to reveal the color. But fair warning, what you're about to hear might surprise you and maybe even make you a little uncomfortable. Because this isn't an ugly color, far from it. It's admired, celebrated, and you might even be sitting on it right now. The color that blocks your home's energy, cools your relationships, and sabotages your prosperity is dark gray. Yes, charcoal, graphite, slate. That shade that became the symbol of sophistication, of good taste, and modern design. Gray walls, gray couches, gray rugs, gray bedspreads. You see it in catalogs, in home makeover shows, in influencer reels. But what no one tells you is that dark gray carries the vibration of energetic neutralization. It's the space between emotions, not warm, not cold. It's silence without a soul. Now imagine living surrounded by that every day. What happens to your mind, your body, your energy field? Feng Shui teaches that everything around you is in constant conversation with you. Every color speaks a message. And dark gray says, nothing happens here. It's like painting your home with the sound of silence. The result? Low motivation, stunted communication, love cooling down for no reason, constant procrastination, opportunities slipping through unnoticed. I remember one client, a brilliant attorney, spiritually aware, with a flawless home. But nothing in her life was flowing. When I walked in, I saw it immediately. Gray walls, gray couch, gray bedroom. It felt like stepping into a room stuck on pause. We replaced those tones with earthy shades and greens. 30 days later, she messaged me. I can't explain it, but everything started moving again. It's like time began to flow once more. Now think about it. Which areas of your life feel stuck? Are you sure it's you? Or could it be the energy of the space around you, quietly silencing you from the inside out? And no, gray isn't ugly. That's the trick. It looks elegant, but that elegance comes at a price. Because true luxury is life in motion. It's laughter at the end of the day. It's love that stays warm. It's money circulating. It's your body resting while your soul feels at peace. And dark gray blocks all of that. But take a deep breath. Because not all is lost. You don't have to destroy your decor. You don't have to throw everything out. But before you rush to change anything, you need to understand how to neutralize this blockage consciously. Because the solution isn't what you think. In the next part, I'll show you how to rebalance your home with simple yet deeply powerful techniques. You don't need to destroy anything, you just need to bring life back to what has gone still. Dark gray is only dangerous when it stands alone, when it takes over the space, when it silences every other vibration. So what's the solution? Balance, reactivation, recoloring the energy, and you can start right now. Look around the areas where gray dominates and breathe life back into them, a living plant, a golden accent, a piece of art with warm red tones, a soft blue pillow that calms, a touch of white that purifies. You don't have to replace everything. You just need to add the right antidote. And here's the secret. Place those elements in key energy points. Where life enters, the front door, flows, the living room, and rests, the bedroom. This single shift can unlock energetic flow that's been stuck for years. Because this isn't about design. It's about vibration. Your home is a mirror. And when it changes, you change with it. A family once told me that after moving just 3 objects and adding a single living plant to their living room, their dinners came back to life, filled with laughter and easy conversation. The uncomfortable silence simply disappeared. Now it's your turn. Choose one room, one corner, one object, and apply it. Feel the field move. Then type in the comments, "My home is a living temple of energy and love." That affirmation closes the loop you opened earlier. It grounds your transformation because in our final moment together, we'll share a collective ritual, a powerful visualization to seal this new vibration within you and your home. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine your house breathing. Your walls aren't just concrete and paint. They absorb emotion, hold memory, and vibrate with your presence. And today, something shifted. You've seen what no one else showed you. You've understood what few ever teach. And now, you carry a new awareness. Your home isn't just a place. It's a living field of energy. If at any point in this video you felt that truth, type this right now. My home is a space of energy and prosperity. Don't write it for me. Write it for you. Because every letter you type is a vibrational seal. Your way of telling the universe, I'm ready to begin again. And if you've made it this far, you're part of something greater. A quiet community across the world, awakening to the subtle power of home energy. So, if this message spoke to you, like this video so it reaches someone who needs it. Share it with a friend whose home feels stuck. And subscribe to keep walking this path with me. Because when you choose the right colors, you're not decorating walls, you're painting your destiny. Now picture your home, glowing, balanced, breathing with you. This is the new reality that begins today. See you in the next video, and remember, your home is your mirror. Align it, and the whole world begins to shift.